Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make barbecue glazed pork chops with caramelized onions. It's such a simple recipe and it comes together in no time at all. So here I have some pork chops with no bones, some spices, I'll talk to you that in a bit, chopped onions, barbecue sauce mixed with some soy sauce and some garlic. These are the main ingredients and we're going to need some water at the end. Okay, so our first step is to coat both sides of the pork chops with the spice blend. For the spices, I got some salt, black pepper, red chili powder, onion powder with some coriander seed powder. You can use steak seasoning as well, that's totally up to you. So go ahead and coat both sides of the pork chops really well. That's really important because that's flavor right there. And don't forget to make sure your pork chops are really dry before you season them. Otherwise, they're going to get steamed, not seared. But we want to sear these really well. So make sure they are dry. Just like pat dry them with the paper towel or something. And now they are ready. And make sure you have a pot on medium-high heat, heating with some olive oil and butter. Okay, now I'm gonna add my pork chops to the pot. It was on medium-high heat. You hear that sizzle? That's what you should hear. So we are not trying to cook these all the way through. We are just trying to get a nice golden color on both sides and a nice sear. So after 4 minutes, you're gonna flip them around and then cook them for another 4 minutes. So in total, it should take you around 8 minutes to get a nice sear on this. After 8 minutes, this is how my pork chops look like, and that's perfect. So I'm going to remove this from the pot and I'm going to use the same pot to caramelize our onions. You can add some extra oil as well, but I didn't have to, so I'm just going to go and caramelize my onions. You always have to remember to add your onions first, never the garlic, because if you add garlic first, they're going to get burnt and it's going to be really ugly. So I'm going to cook my onions for about 1 minute first, and then I'm adding my garlic. So now we have to cook this until it's loosened up and you get a nice caramelized look. Go ahead and give it a mix. So meanwhile, we can go and mix our sauce. Here I got my barbecue sauce with some soy sauce, and to that I'm adding about half a cup of water to thin it out. Go ahead and give it a good mix. We're going to cook our pork chops in this sauce for about 10 to 15 minutes because remember our pork chops are not cooked all the way. Okay, my onions are done now and this is how they should look like. It look beautiful. Now I'm going to add my pork chops back into the same pot. It's really easy. It's a one pot dish actually. So, and also don't forget to add this juice back because that's flavor right there. Never get rid of that. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna add the sauce on top and I'm gonna cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. So I cooked this lid up for 5 minutes and then lid out for 10 minutes. So in total it took me 15 minutes altogether, and that's it. This is how my pork chops look like after 15 minutes. Ah, it smells so good. I wish you can smell it. So I'm gonna turn the heat off now. And it's time to serve now. You can serve this with some rice, roasted potatoes, or it would be perfect with roti as well actually. I'm gonna serve one for myself and I'm gonna show you how the inside looks like because it's so juicy. It's not dry at all. So add that in, and don't forget to add the caramelized onions because that's the best part. Okay, so now let's see how the inside looks like. See, it cuts so easily. It's not dry at all. It's so juicy and that's perfect. That's all for today guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and give it a try because it's such a simple and delicious recipe. And I'll see you guys soon with another great recipe. Thank you.